Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Dragon Quest IX. Okay, so let's talk to people in the inn here. No, we can't go downstairs here yet, so... Hi! Oh, shut up. Oh, you know, someone pay attention to me over here, please? You know, I'm the one who, convinced her to come here, so... Yeah. Aaron, do you have anything cool to say to me? Thank you. Oh. But the place wasn't completely shut down yet. I mean, random issues are one thing, but you can't take anyone at all. Oh my god, damn, this music slow down. Oh, aren't we sweet? We want to help out anyway. Well, at least Patty's being smart for once. Oh yeah, apparently now we're gonna be our advertising scheme. Okay, nice. Whatever. Whatever, guys. Way to, you know, milk someone for all they're worth, Patty, huh? Oh my god, I'm making fun of Patty too much. She's hot, though. I'll give her that. Yeah, we must. Because, you know, we're a video game character. We'll do anything. Alright, so... Hi, who are you? Will you people talk about something else for once? Oh no, we can't go upstairs. Oh, we can go in here, though. And, well, of course, there's nothing in here, and you won't see anything in here. Ooh, except for bookcases. Ooh! Let's talk about sightseeing! Ooh. Ooh, a notice board! What is this, Quest for Glory over here? But yeah, that room is not going to be important through my LP because it's related to multiplayer crap. We can't go up here either, which really sucks. I want to read the guest book! No. So now let us get the crap out of here. I'm going to save in the church real quick because I really need to do that. That's what I tried to do at the end of the last episode, but I could not. I have no idea what quest that lady offers. I shall have to look that up later. Even though I'm not going to be doing any quests until the post-game, because I want to get through the story as quickly as possible. And I can't believe I did this again. The first time I played this game, I ended up in town at night, and there's no way, yeah, time is sort of frozen, similar to how Ocarina of Time did it. Time is frozen while you're in, a town, unless you sleep at the end, so you have to either go outside and pass time or sleep at the end to get time to pass. And we get a mini medal, which will be important later. I think that's the only one we have right now, and we don't even have access to the place that, that becomes important with it. Okay, so apparently they set up that inn really quickly. And something just fell off my desk, but oh well. And this here is the bank. I skipped over that too fast because if your entire party is wiped out during a battle, you pretty much end up at the last, I think at the last church you saved, it might be here, I'm not sure, with only half your money. So you can pretty much bank it here for free. And we don't have any money because you can only deposit a minimum of 1,000. So you have to deposit in increments of 1,000 gold. And actually, for the longest time, I never even talked to this chick right here, because throughout the game I'm like, where the heck is the bank? Because the instruction manual talks about it, and then like, oh well, I mean nothing really matters because I've only been wiped out once, and it was in a post game. Yeah, we're not a wand user, so this is not important to me right now. It would probably might be a little bit. No, I didn't mean to hit the X button, I meant to hit the A button. Yeah, that's bullcrap. They'll still run at you. Although it is somewhat true. But yeah, I love how he says, don't flee from too many battles. Well, chances are, since in this game, obviously there are no random battles, you don't really need to flee from battles that often. You just run for the hills and avoid the crap out of them if you don't want to fight. Ooh. Hey, that's about alchemy, which we cannot perform as of yet. Hey, person. Yeah, sure, explain this to me. Why the heck not? Oh. Basically, that's our, like, penthouse up there. No, I don't. This is where the special guests from other games, which we will get from Wi-Fi, will appear. So let's talk to... I talked to you already. Hey, look, this is Celestria just sitting on the counter here. Hi. And Pablo here is a chick, by the way. I know it's kind of hard to tell from the graphics and the angle, but yeah, it is a her. Sure, I'll do the explaining for this. This is where the multiplayer is, actually. Which, of course, requires, the little connection thingy on the DS. You know the one where you have to, like, be, like, in the same room one? Yeah, that thing. I can't think of the right word for it, but... Yeah, and basically you can make them, like, you can pretty much just go into somebody else's world, or, you know, invite someone to here. You can, like, explore up to where they've, gone in the story, and you can actually, you know, like, call them for, if you're having, like, trouble with the boss or whatever, you can, like, call them over and kick the crap out of the boss. You can have access to items earlier in the game than you would normally if you haven't completed the story, because you can, like, buy and move, like, one-star items. That's the way that I've actually never done it, because, oh my god, you're damn yawning. I haven't had anyone to actually do it with, so... Yay! Okay, so we can stay at the inn, which we're gonna do. Canvas for guests, that's also the wireless DS thing. And this is how you get other players in your inn, and you can actually share other, that's referred to as tagging, and you can share and get other treasure maps from other players here, and which I've actually done on my DS at PAX East. And unfortunately, again, I can't really do it on this because, well, it's an emulator. Or you can view the guest book, which is people who have visited. A word of caution, though, for those who are interested in actually getting this game or have already gotten this game but have not tagged other players, you can, when you canvas for guests, which I'm going to try to do right now, it's not going to do anything right now. But I'll show you basically the gist, because some people don't know this little tidbit here. Okay, basically it's gonna stay on the screen right here. And what you basically want to do is, obviously on the bottom it's gonna tell you the total number of guests you have in your inn. But on the top, which right now has nothing, up to 3 people will appear there. Once you have the third one, if you're looking for more, you need to press B to exit out and then go back in, because you can only canvas up to 3 guests at a time. And some people actually aren't aware of this, so, because I've heard stories of people, it's like, oh, I only tagged like 3 people at this such and such convention or whatever, and people are like, did you press B and go back into it? And they're like, no, I didn't even know they had to do that. So, yeah. And you can obviously, like it said on the bottom there, you can close your DS, put it in sleep mode, for crying out loud. And you can still successfully canvas for guests, but obviously, you know, watch out that, you know, you have battery power if you're gonna close it off and on at a convention all weekend, so make sure your battery's at least charged up, so. But, let's stay, oh my god, this freaking yawning. Yay! And obviously, we haven't stayed in an inn so far. Pretty much every town in the game has one, and it will cost a certain amount per party member. So right now, it only costs us 3 gold coins because there's only one of us. So for the full party, it will cost us 12. This is the cheapest place to stay. And usually there's 3 options here. Obviously, we have not to stay, but usually there's stay overnight and rest until evening kind of thing, similar to Quest for Glory. Obviously, right now, since it's nighttime, all we can do is stay till morning. But if it's during the day, you can either stay and go through a complete day cycle, or just stay until the nighttime. Time does not otherwise pass in this game. Like, there's no time, you know, similar again, Ocarina of Time. There's no time like limit. Like, days are not counted. It's just certain things you can do during the day and certain things you can do during the night, and that's the only difference. And because we need to reset it to do during the day anyway, because most people in Stormware are going to have interesting things to say, and we won't be able to get into the castle unless it's daytime. Because I'd made that mistake too. Well, just by coincidence, that the first time I played this game, I came into Stormway Castle. I couldn't go into Stormway Castle at night because it's guarded. Okay, so party member! So if I call up a friend, they will have a couple other people just randomly generated in here that can be of the first 6 classes, but screw that. Why am I going to pull a randomly generated friend when I can make my own? Oh, yes. Alright, so obviously you can only choose between the first 6 vocations, even if you have the other 6 unlocked, either all 6 or any of them. If you create a new character, it has to be one of these 6, and obviously if you want to change it to one of the other vocations, obviously you need to have access to them, and you need to go to the vocation changing place, which we haven't gotten to yet. So who's going to be my first character? Alright, my first character in slot 2 is going to be a martial artist. Yes, and I made the decision of who my party members were going to be and what classes they were going to be before I even started the game. I almost went with a thief, which is what I did when I first played the game. That's going to be the only difference between the party then and now. Because I know thieves can steal, and which can be very useful, kind of useful in the post game, but during the main game, because of the stat required to steal stuff, it's not that useful in the main game because your character doesn't have a high enough stat to really make successfully stealing worth it, so to speak. And this will give me a little bit more firepower. So, let's make him a little bit tall side. I haven't decided what my characters are going to look like at all. So, and we'll give him this spiky anime here. Yeah, let's go with the Sephiroth hair color. Alright, who do I want to look like? Actually, no, I'll wait till my other male character. I'm like, I should be showing you off the male options because I showed you off the chick options, but not the guy's one. You can look like a Japanese guy. That was racist, I know, I'm sorry. I don't know what him to look like. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, they're all gonna be white guys, because they're white guys in real life, so. And what color should I make his eyes? And let's go with the black. And this is going to be... I don't know why they don't capitalize the first letter automatically. This is going to be Proton John right here. He was going to be, obviously, my martial artist. And just so you guys are aware, I do have full permission from the people who I'm naming my party members after to have them in my party. So, well, in my game, so... which is pretty sweet. Alright. So obviously you can draw, once you have one of them in party, you can actually drop them off here. And either kind of go solo-ish or even make new party members if you really wanted to. And there will be times in the game where you literally have to drop off all your party members and resume the game alone. Yeah, basically we just showed that. So we're gonna recruit somebody else now, who is going to be a mage. And this one is going to be a chick. Yeah, I'll make him average sized. Rita, what are you doing? She's just being silly again. Okay, what are we gonna do? I need to do something crazy. Dude, that's totally a dude haircut. I'm going with that. Oh, we're going with the cotton candy pink hair. Oh, man. Alright. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, no. That's gonna bother me throughout the game if I do that. If I make a black chick with, like, pink hair, that's really gonna be messed up. Rita, what are you doing? She's playing with some empty bottles by the, right by my computer. So if you hear any crashing around, that's my cat. Yeah, we'll go with some silver eyes. Yeah. And this is going to be Josh, after Josh Jepson. Yeah, I know, it's a chick, but, when I asked Josh if he wanted to be in my game, he requested he be a mage. And when I asked, you know, if he had any preference on what his character looked like or anything, he said something weird. And a couple days later, I'm like, I don't want to have 3 dudes on my team. How about I make you a chick? And he thought that, he said that was okay. So, no hating. He said I could make him a chick, so I'm making him a chick. Yes. I hope this is weird enough for you, Josh. Oh my god, this is so silly. Okay, so now we're going to recruit one more person, and my cat is going to drive me nuts, who is going to be a priest. And the person it was also, I'm going to show you the options for the character, the male characters here, because I didn't for the first one. The person whose character this is also requested to be a mage, but since I got to Josh first, I'm like, how about I make you a priest instead, because, well, I need a priest in my party. And they said that was okay, so. Yeah, I was, like, completely unoriginal with my priest in my game. I put him bald and made him, like, a staff user and named him Aang from Avatar The Last Airbender. I'm like, yeah, real freaking original there, girl. I don't like the guy's haircuts. And we'll give him that one. What color do we want to make his hair? Yeah, most of the options are pretty much the same as the female, except for, like, the hair and the eyes. And we'll make you a blondie. Alright. The facial expressions of the guys here. Yeah, the guys have more, like, the weird ones than the chicks do. Oh, it's too bad the females didn't have the dirt face. I would have given that to Josh. We're gonna make you look somewhat normal. Yeah, that's good enough. Good enough, okay. Yeah, the skin colors are the same for the guys and the girls, so. Yeah, I didn't exactly plan out what I wanted to make the characters look like at all, so. And we'll give him green eyes. And this is going to be Super Genius, otherwise known as Jake. Yay! And I mashed the A button on that. Do you want to have this, you know, be sure about this thing at the end, so. Yeah, it looks like a giant pencil you're holding on there. Okay, we're not going to talk to you anymore, Patty. Yes, that's right, you never did thank us, did you? Yay, and we get the Egg On spell. Actually, no, it's an ability, not a spell. Yay! Okay. So now that we've got party people here. Oh my god, why is the music lagging right now? Oh my god, I'll have to fix that. And obviously they all just come with plain clothes and a friggin' laundry pole. Although Josh gets a staff. Ooh. Jake gets a lance? Wow, which is actually a spear. That's actually kind of good because he's going to be my spear user to begin with. Alright, so as for weapons for my character, now I didn't want to hit the B button there, I wanted to hit the A button there. Actually, first I'm going to change their colors. No, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna change, no, not John, Josh and Jake to the back row, just in case that whole thing actually works. Because, if anyone's gonna be dying in the party, it's gonna be Josh. Because mages have, very low HP. Alright, so... I'll make Josh blue. You... are gonna be black. And I shall make you red. There we go. And we got a nice variety of colors. And that does, the only thing that really does alter is, I'll show you guys. Obviously on my top screen on my map, that's going to change my dots on my screen, but it also changes their undershirt here to their respective color, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, we're fully broadcasting what kind of underwear everyone is wearing. So let's take a look at our attributes for everyone in our party. Who cares about the top there? But obviously now you notice that people have different stats. And that is going to become pretty much important. Riddell, will you stop chewing on that envelope? Oh, my cat. She's been misbehaving a lot the past 2 days. A lot of the stuff is like, the stats are fairly obvious if you've played RPGs before, so I'm not gonna really go through it that much in detail because I'd probably screw it up anyway. The only difference is obviously magical mending is your ability to your healing ability, and magical might is your offensive and attacking ability. So for Josh, what we care about is magical might, and we care more about magical mending. For Jake, because obviously see he has no magical might because priests do not get any offensive magic. They only have buffing and defensive and healing magic, which is a little bit different than a lot of other RPGs. Because even like in Final Fantasy's white mages and black mages, you know, even though white mages are more based on healing, they still get offensive attacks. So there's no magic, just magic stat for them. It's actually split, which is kind of cool. And for weapons. Actually, let's go to the weapon shop right now. Because one thing I'm going to do is, obviously, every time you create a new character, they start at level 1. So I need to do some grinding here. I was going to do it later, but since I'm going to end this episode soon, I might as well just do it before I have to start the next one. Alright, so they already have a somewhat copy of... Actually, I may not even have to buy weapons because they may be too expensive. Of kind of what I actually wanted them to begin with. Actually, except for, yeah, I can't afford anything. Sucks. So, let's go to my equipment screen anyway. Surprisingly, the game exactly what I wanted. Haha. Obviously, main character, whoops, is sticking with the sword, as I described. She's gonna be a sword user the whole game. John, on the other hand, why did I have to name all my characters with guys with J names? I just realized that. Oh my god. I like planned this for weeks before I started the game, and they're all J boys. Oh man. Alright, so throughout the game, John is going to be unequipped with a weapon. Because you can actually attack with your bare hands in this game, which is totally awesome. Josh here is going to be a staff user. Mages suck at offensively attacking with their weapon, but if I need to, as the character in the end said, if you physically attack with a staff, well actually no, technically they're wands, but a lot of them have the word staff in their name, which gets kind of confusing, but obviously he's a wand user. and they will have MP absorption rates, which will gradually go up as you get better ones, and they can suck up MP from monsters if you just hit the regular attack button, which they do crap for damage, but in a pinch, if you're really far out there and you're not having difficulty taking down the monsters, it doesn't help to absorb a few MP along the line. So the lance here is actually a spear, which I actually do want for my priest. Despite the fact that my priest is going to be mostly, obviously, first priority is healing, but priests actually don't have that terrible of an attack power and strength, so priests are not that terrible at, obviously, physically attacking. Obviously, they're not as good as, say, thieves, martial artists, and, obviously, warriors. I don't know if they're a step above the minstrel or not, because, obviously, I don't use minstrels in the game at all, but they're definitely loads better than the mages. And there's a specific ability we can get for spear users later on. Axe users get a similar ability. However, we cannot have a character that can use axes at this point, so spears it is. Alright, so yeah, we don't have any money to upgrade anyone's weapons, but that's okay. And just a bit about the non-weapon usage of John there, in case anyone who hasn't played the game is wondering. If you notice on his weapon skills, one of them is fisticuffs, which the thief also has, and basically that is not an actual weapon, that is attacking with your fists. That's literally what it is. And it basically obviously increases the attack power of that, similar to the way it would a weapon, only it works if you're not equipped. That's actually the only weapon, if you want to call it that, that everybody can equip at this time, because you do not need a weapon to attack. I don't know why you would attack, without a weapon, unless you had that skill, unless you really wanted to be a badass, but that's going to help me save some money in the long run, because I won't have to buy any weapons for him, ever! So yeah, I'm sorry this episode went on really, really long, but I'm going to grind a few levels off my guys here while I have the chance before I actually go and explore the rest of Stormway, because there's a lot to do in Stormway. This is actually kind of the central town in the game because of the multiplayer and the party stuff. You'll be coming back here a lot, and it's the cheapest thing to stay at. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Next time we'll actually see some more action, and I'm sure that will be awesome.